Hello, my name is Isabel Fitria Dearesta and my student's ID number is 1912021147 and I'm from class B. So here I would like to do a presentation of my introduction and also literature review entitled A Literature Review on Using the First Language L1 in the Able Classroom. So first, I actually changed my title. So my previous title was a literature review on using the first language L1 in the Able classroom. I'm so sorry. A literature review on using the first language L1 and target language TL in the Able classroom. So there is a reason why I changed it. Uh, First, I think I need to be more specific about which topic I would focus, and also it is actually so hard to find relate articles about uh, using both languages in the able classroom. So this is my introduction. In the first paragraph, I actually not really emphasize the use of L1 in able classroom, but I write both TL and L1, the use of L1 and TL in the classroom. So, since the rise of bilingualism in linguistics, the use of language in the able classroom has been an issue. Specifically, in the able classroom, there appear to be many diverse perspectives on the benefits and drawbacks of employing students' first language L1 and the target language. So, in this paragraph, I may also provide like several things that really not beneficial for the use of L1 in our classroom, but I wrote like that to support the other perspective about the use of L1, and I write it in the second paragraph. And it started with Harmer 2007, on the other hand, feels that using L1 stimulates basic interactions between teachers and students, allow learners to discourse about their learning, and improves the social climate in the L classroom. So we know that when in the foreign language classroom, let's say English, the subject English, when DTL is the only medium allowed in conversations, students keep silent owing to fear or a lack of English proficiency. So the students might feel scared to speak, and it creates negative atmosphere in the classroom because there is no interaction made in the classroom. Like only the teachers speak, and the teachers also only speak in the target language, not in not in the first language. So maybe the students not really understand about what the teachers say, and it creates negative atmosphere. Like there is no interaction here. So that's why I think L1 stimulates basic interaction between teachers and students. And here I also actually emphasize that when both L1 and TL are used as conversation media, however, there is greater sustained engagement in interesting communication. The TL here, I mean, because it is an English foreign classroom, of course, we are also speak in target language. So both is used, but we emphasize that L1 is dominated the language spoken. So the purpose of this research is to uncover solutions and shed light on the topic of instructional language choice in the level classroom, and it is the use of L1. So I also put several terms used in this literature review. Actually, I don't really think this is necessary, but I hope it is. And there are first language, target language, and also Yavo. And then for the literature review, I'm more specific to the use of first language in the Yavo classroom and also the strategies of using L1. So in the use of first language, I bring several studies that supports how L1 is good in to use in the Yavo classroom. So for example, Macaro 2009 states that the use of the first language L1 in classroom makes learners to remember the vocabulary of the target language or facilitates learning given the effect given by the first language, especially in improving English reading skills. So I think L1 is really good for improving language skills, not only reading but any other skill. And then I also write strategies first language or L1 use, and it is actually to support the strategies that use strategies to use L1, like presentation, practice, and production. So at the presentation stage, L1 is known to be effective in teaching speech, structure, meaning of words, so that they can be internalized in active use in more important verbs. At the training stage, it is known how the bilingual method becomes a key component. Jackson, 1967, which is used to be stimulated into an exercise so that the target language receives an equivalent structure. Finally, the production stage is the stage where the design of activities is carried out by the teacher when students proceed from using L1 in the classroom and how it provides stimulation and input from TL. So both of the use L1 and also TL. Once again, I'm going to emphasize that TL is the target language that is taught by the teacher. So here actually only using L1. Okay, so that's all for my introduction and also literature review. Thank you so much.